Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show that brings you the show. This is the showstopper. We've got game on Making It Happen on 4 Gospel TV. My name is SALUSA BASQUIN, and with me is my co-host, Willie SNEAD, Coach SNEAD, Pastor SNEAD, you name it, he's here with us. The one and only, Willie SNEAD. It is college football championship. University of Miami versus Indiana. But before we go into that, let's take a look at what we told you at the beginning of the year, and let's see what happened. We're going to look at all the high school football and what happened, how we talked about it at the beginning, and what really happened. 1A, Florida State 1A football. Cardinal Newman came out on top. You predicted that Cardinal Newman was going to be a very strong team at the beginning of the year. How did you see it going into the finals?
I think the biggest thing is if they were able to get past Chaminade, they would have a good chance to win it all. And they were able to do that. So I'm happy for Jack. He's a classmate of mine, and I'm happy for him what he's done. Bringing a championship back to Palm Beach County.
17 to 14. 17 to 14, and Chaminade had won like in the last 10 years. Chaminade had dominated 1A, the Division 1A football. So being able to get there, it was just a 3-point game. Again, you also predicted those. Right. That the game was not going to go. In games like this, it's going to be that one last stretch. Do you believe enough to take that ball and just throw it, that extra 3? Or did you get ahead by taking a field goal instead of losing the ball? Right. You take a 3 points on that. Right. So one way or the other, Cardinal Newman came out on top of Chaminade, 17 to 14, to win the state championship. Second one, Cardinal Mooney versus the Boyles. We never saw these two teams. Right. That's Division 2A. You know anything about any of those
Jacksonville Bulls.
Jacksonville,
Yeah, they've been like Chaminade.
Exactly.
Perennial power.
Exactly.
You don't hear much from them down here because of where they are, but they're always pretty strong.
Even on Max Prep, we didn't see much of them. Mm-hmm. They didn't talk about it. I don't have a direct. There are certain schools that does not report. So we didn't get to know what was going on. Both of these teams stayed out of the limelight, so they can crawl their way up there, and they did. They crawled their way up there, and it was a great final, and it ended up not so much similar, but 52 for Cardinal Mooney versus the Boyles with 28.
Wow, that's a shock.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next championship, which is 3A. For those of you who are watching who don't know much about high school sports, there are 7 different divisions plus another three mini division, which we will not be directing towards, but we're going to stick to the top seven tiers. We're at tier 3 right now. Jacksonville reigns again. Jacksonville reigns versus Miami Northwestern, a team that we were talking about also at the beginning of the year, and how they're doing down there. We talked about Uncle Luke being one of the major supporters in that area for football, making sure that everything that happens. Unfortunately, Jacksonville overtook Miami by 1 point.
Wow.
1 point. Jacksonville 23 and Miami Northwestern 22. That was the finals. We're giving you who are the champions in each one of these divisions. The next one is American Heritage versus the Jonas Tigers. All right. American Heritage was a champion on that one. We went down to American Heritage. You see the kind of facilities they have down there, the kind of preparations they have, the kind of money they have behind their program. Yeah. These schools may be smaller schools, but they come with the financial backing that allows them to do whatever they want to do. So, and that was a 33 to 28. None of these games are going to be so far-fetched, that where you have. Well, I may not say none of these games, but some of these as we move further. But especially at the lower tier, you have strong teams, well backed up by money, well backed up by community. Northwestern is one. I mean,
that's true.
They don't have the money, but they have community.
They do.
When you have the community backing, you have what it takes to do what you want. The next one is Division 5, 5A. All right, St. Thomas Aquinas versus Lakeland High School. St. Thomas Aquinas demolished Lakeland High School, 29 to 0.
Oh, wow.
Another school, I mean, we did talk about St. Thomas Aquinas, but lightly talked about St. Thomas Aquinas. But we in terms of our conversation at the beginning of the year, we didn't talk about anyone within which group they're in, because they played up so they could be ready for the finals. A lot of the teams.
Absolutely.
Championship with 6A. 6A, we had West Boca and West Broward, two teams we talked about at the beginning of the year. West Boca went against Atlantic, I think, at the beginning of the year, and when West Boca went against Chaminade and Cardinal Newman, we were like, hey, these are top tier teams. If one go, the other one's going to go, and again, because they're not in the same bracket, it allows them all to go there. I would love to see a national game. I would love to see a national bracket for high school where people just say, hey, all these boys are going to go against each other. But it's not. I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to take a lot of. Probably it's going to take a Mr. Beast to do something like this.
That's true.
Or maybe we've got game that brings you up to that kind of game.
That's right.
And West Broward. I mean, that was West Broward lost to West Boca, 31 to 0. All right, 31 to 0. Another 0-0 performance. Last game is Lake Mary versus Vero Beach. All right, we expected Vero Beach to be one of the top teams in the state, and it was one of the top teams in the state. But somehow Lake Mary came out on top, 28 to 27. Last second ball thrown, Hail Mary, all the way down 60 yards. Took it literally to the core. Last second, took it all out.
Wow.
So Lake Mary took it over Vero, and Vero is a very strong team.
They are.
So that tells you what something about Lake Mary.
Always. Wow.
Coach, let's go. It's time to see who really has game. The college football. We anticipated a lot of people going far, and a lot of them did go far in the state of Florida. But it's back to the state of Florida again. We have one of our team. We did say that. We said it was going to be between the three top teams in the state of Florida going to the finals. It was going to be either UM, UF, or Florida State. But after we saw the battle between all of them, we did say UM looked like it's going to make it further. They're going to make it further than everybody else.
Right.
UM is in the final. What is your prediction? I'm not going to predict. I'm just going to say, hey, you know what? I'm here. I'm a Miami boy. I grew up in Belgrade, but I went to college in Miami. I went to college in Miami during the great years of the University of Miami. And I went to every single game. Unless I was playing, I was there watching the games. Right. And what I'm seeing right now, there is there's a lot of heat. There's a lot of heat in Miami. And Miami is going to have the community behind them as much as they do. But you got the chance to see the turnpike being clogged up. That means Indiana's on the way down. What is your take on this game?
I agree with you. I think the biggest thing that I see, Miami is the elite. Indiana's the blue collar. It's the elite versus the blue collar. Who's going to bring their lunch pail on Monday night?
Let me let you explain it to everyone so they understand. You have to understand the difference. The elite is not because University of Miami is a private school, and Indiana is anything different. But listen to the makeup of the Miami's team, and listen to the makeup of Indiana's team. Then you will understand why one is the elite and the other one is the blue collar.
Yeah, I mean, Miami has tradition. They have Heisman Trophy winners. They have, numerous guys have gone to the NFL. They've won multiple national championships. They always get the best of the best athletes. And Indiana, on the other hand, they don't have all the best athletes, but they have great coaching. They're fundamentally sound. They're disciplined. They're not going to beat themselves. They have a Heisman Trophy winner at the quarterback position, and they got a coach that's won multiple national championships that no one's ever heard of.
He's been in the places.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of places. I don't know. It's going to be a toss-up. I think
the players of Indiana came from different places.
Transfer portal. Not only transfer portal, but came from a lot of different national championships as well. Right. Yes.
These are boys that they know how to go into a national championship and win it, and that's why they're there.
Yes.
And when we look at a school like our school with the Saints, we prepare our boys to play 2-3 positions.
Right.
Both Miami and Indiana have players that are playing 2-3 positions.
Right.
The only difference that we can look at the two teams right now is that you have a group of guys that are 20 in their 20s, 22, 23, that should be in the NFL.
Right.
And you have a group of guys that are 18, 19, and barely about to hit 20, 21.
Right.
In terms of size, Indiana beats Miami in size over the size of Miami.
Right.
But does the size really allow you to win the game? That's not always the case. To win the game, it takes a heart. It takes that pure pressure, pure gut.
Yes.
And Miami is coming out with a pure gut, pure pressure. Young guys that could care less about anything. They feel that they're invincible. When I say they could care less about anything, on the field you can't care about anything anybody's saying outside.
Right.
You can't care about what the announcers are about to say. All right. And on both teams, who would you say if they were to toss it right now is going to go? Hard to tell.
Yeah, it is because you're looking at Miami. They came into the tournament at the number 10 seed, and you got Indiana that came in at number 1. So you got a number 10 that feels like they haven't earned the respect because of the U, and then you have the number 1 that feels like that they're not the real deal. So it's like you got all these different narratives going on. We're the U. We should win this, but you got another team that says you never played anybody like us.
We are in Miami, and the heat is on.
Yes,
Indiana's bringing in the cold.
They're bringing it in.
The cold versus the heat.
Yeah.
All right. It's the heat versus the ice. Let's not take this from the political side. It's the heat versus the ice.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna stick with Miami because I think the University of Miami is going to bring down the stadium. People in Miami, we're built differently, and especially when it comes to a final as big as this.
Yes.
Everybody and their grandmama already bought their tickets and they're ready to show up. They're ready to show up, and you're looking at guys from FIU will be showing up to that game. St. Thomas will be showing up. Everybody's going to be there, and they're going to be rooting for the University of Miami.
Let me ask you this: who do you think's been more battle tested this year? Ohio, Indiana, or Miami?
I think Miami's been battle tested a lot because they were always the underdog.
Right.
Being the underdog, and they had to carve their way to where they are right now.
Correct.
They lost a few where people, hey, we doubt this team.
Right.
But they build their fort to the level where they can say, okay, I'm ready now.
Right.
And I think their level of confidence is the only thing that scares me.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you go in with such level of confidence, that confidence can turn into cockiness.
Right.
And you could make simple mistakes.
Right.
And as an underdog, you feel you have to prove a lot. And I'm hoping that they go in with the underdog feeling instead of going in with the cockiness feeling.
Right.
That they can accomplish everything. I would go with Miami on that sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we can't take Indiana out of the game.
Right.
This is going to be one of those 3 points game.
Right. I agree.
Like you normally say, it's going to be one of those minor mistakes that's going to.
They're going to have to. I think for Miami to be victorious, they're going to have to beat Indiana.
Defenses wise, which defense would you say is the strongest defense?
I'd probably give the edge to Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because not only because of size, but these boys they try to stay away from a mistake.
Right.
And you don't see the mistake. They keep their head on a lockdown.
They don't give up the big play.
They don't give up the big play. So I'm gonna go with Indiana on that one.
Yeah.
Offensively,
I would say Miami.
Miami too.
more weapons. They have more weapons, but I think it's close. But I give Miami the edge. I think the difference is going to be the kicking game.
I with both teams, a nice kicking game will make the difference.
Yeah.
And I think Miami may come out on top with the kicking game.
Yeah.
Because not because their player is better than the other one, but because they have the 12th player, which is the crowd. The noise difference is really gonna work on behalf of Miami when it comes to the kicking game. Not that one kicker is better than the other. Personally, I think they could both do what they have to do. What do you think it will take for Miami to lose?
Turnovers.
What do you think it will take for Indiana to lose?
Turnovers. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a coach, you know turnovers, whether basketball, soccer, track, even track, 4x4, the best team, you drop the baton. Listen, the other team's winning. They may have a lower time than you, a higher time than you, but they will win because you drop the baton and you make a mistake. These are crucial. Mistakes, turnovers will lead to the end of the game as who's going to be the winner.
Amen.
We can't really call it. It's going to be. It's the only thing we can say is going to be a beautiful game.
Absolutely.
Wherever you are, please be locked in. Note that I'm hoping that Miami will come out with a win, so we could say, hey, the state of Florida came out with another one.
Yeah.
If Indiana, whoever wins this one, it's deserving.
Yes.
Indiana, these boys have gone left and right, and as we've been teaching our boys, one of the things that you've been telling the boys is that, listen, make your way to school, get your grades, and be ready for the next level.
Absolutely.
Win a championship with whichever school, whether it's NAIA, whether it's JUCO. Win a championship with that school. Go to a school where you can carve the way, and you will make your way to the next D1, even if it's your last year. And the game changer.
Right.
You were talking about the game changer this year. There's a big game changer, which is the NAIA.
Right.
And that allows players to have 6 years instead of 4 years, and that started way back with COVID.
Right, exactly.
With COVID, it all came in, and they kept it in there. So how do you think that's gonna help with some of the young boys going into the draft, college draft?
I think it gives another doorway, because all the other doors got money attached to it, but for some of the other student athletes, if you can get in through any door and go and perform, you can move up inside. But most students today, they're trying to climb higher, and those doors are closed.
Coach SNEAD, you've been through the championship, you've been to the college level, you've been to the high school level, you've done it all. You played the pro. There's a parent right now watching this show. And also, we're going to probably have a quick talk about the All-Star game. There's a parent right now watching this game, and they're wondering, how can I get my 18-year-old son or my 19-year-old son into college when they turn 19, but my son is only 10 years old? What are some of the things that people have to do right now in order to make sure that, hey, my son is in the right path to making it to where I would like for him to be?
Right. Well, I think the biggest thing is to find someone that can give you true information, give you the realities of where he's at, and then offer a solution. And that's what we do. Yeah. We meet families where they are, the students where they are, and if they're willing to partner with us, then you and I have the ability to move that young man or young lady forward. So it's really, if someone truly wants help and they feel like their child has a gift and it hasn't been fully nurtured or developed, have them come to Palm Beach Christian.
Speaking about gift, let's give everybody a gift right now, Coach. In terms of spirituality, our boys, when they leave, they're going to leave with something completely different. Because we try to, you definitely, every Tuesday, bring it to the table to make sure that they understand the word of God. They understand how that word can carve the way for them and pave the way and take them straight up to where they need to go. You also bring forth the importance of academics and how that's going to bring them forward. We have 6th graders, we have 7th graders, we have 8th graders, we have 9th graders, we have 10th graders, we have everyone on the team all the way. And it's not what you bring in with you. You can come in empty, but you're not leaving empty-handed.
Absolutely, and that's the formula. We talked about it. We want to be a new trendsetter for how someone could navigate through a lot of the politics in sports now and a lot of the missed opportunities or closed doors. I still believe spirituality grounded and rooted in your education opens doors for you, because I believe whatever door is closed, God can open it if you're doing all the right things. And I'm proud of the fact that we have students in our school. We're a school, and that says a lot. We're a school.
We are in a school. Every single child in our school was 3.5 and above.
Yes.
And they didn't come in with 3.5.
They did not.
They did not come in with 3.5. We have worked with them, and we have one of the most competent program right now, that we will take your child from where they are and help build them. And when I say help build them, I will hold their hand and Pastor will hold their hand. We will sit on the table just like we sit right here and study together as individuals, as a group, over any of the subjects. We make sure that there's a teacher that sits down with them and talk to them about that.
Right.
All-Star game. How are we doing with that, and which way are we going?
It looks like it's going to be more in the early part of February.
Okay.
Because you had one All-Star game that took place, and we wanted to give some space in between and get that set up. But I'm excited about that. We got the schools down in Broward County on board, so I think it's just a matter of nailing down the date and then having a meeting with both counties, and kind of determining what the rules are going to be, the exposure, contacting colleges and sending game tape out and getting them another opportunity before they actually move on to the next level.
The All-Star game is coming up. University of Miami is on Monday versus Indiana. Please let us know in your comment who do you think is going to win, so we'll take a look back at it. I'm willing to say that we're going to have we're going to give out some rewards. All right, five of the top people that are closest to what the scores would be. Let us know what you think the final scores will be. I will personally look at the comments and let you know if you are the one who went. Well, you'll probably be able to go right there and tell. This is 5 people will win Tibute La Via. This is by the way, Tibute La Via is the healthy tea for a healthier you. If you are struggling during this season right now with the influenza, there is 15 million other people struggling with influenza. All right, this goes right down your throat and brings you back to health. Out of that, there's 180,000 people who made it into the hospital. All right, and out of the 180,000 people, 7,400 of them have died, 17 of which are infant. Please make sure you find a way to keep yourself on the healthy side. A healthy tea for a healthy you, straight from the leaves, straight from the course, straight from the Bible. This is it right here. Nothing but God sent and God made. No, there's nothing extra. All right. It's healthy tea for a healthy you. 561-686-4364. You have a child who's interested in playing soccer, basketball, football, track. All right. We have the school for you. Academically, athletically, we are ready to bring him on and make the very best of it. Our soccer team is having a great season.
Unbelievable.
It's our first season. We've won 4 games, lost 5, and tied 3. Our last game will be on Monday at 12:30. So by the time the football game comes on, we would have finished our season.
Victory.
We're hoping to add on one more victory to our tour. Ladies and gentlemen, 7v7 is coming up. Coach, 7v7, can anyone join you for 7v7?
Absolutely.
Regardless to which school they're playing.
Regardless.
It doesn't matter. Just call us, let us know.
Yeah.
And they can cut. 7v7 is when we go out and allow the kids who are not, your school does not have 7v7, come join us. We'll put you on a team. You get a chance to play. You get a chance to practice your craft. Again, we're not just trying to build boys into men, but we're trying to make sure that our boys get to meet others who are making their way there to the top. When we met each other in high school, all right? We met each other in high school. We're still together at the end of our road right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and we stuck together. So the people that you meet, and I have a lot of guys that I played soccer against, ran against. In college, high school, we are still friends, still do business with. Some of the ones that I've coached. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your show, the Showstopper. We've got game. Coach Willie Snead, Pastor Snead, you have something big coming up in March, and I want you to invite everybody to that beautiful, beautiful event. It's wonderful. Ghana.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ghana.
Yeah. Oh, man, we're so excited.
If you have not been out of the country, this is your chance to go out of the country and experience Africa, experience Ghana with Pastor Snead. Go ahead, Pastor Snead.
Yeah, we're actually traveling to Ghana March 13th through the 22nd, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful journey. We're also building our second campus, Palm Beach Christian Preparatory School, Ghana campus. We're excited about it, the culture. You know, I've been over there before, and it's just been beautiful. I mean, it's just been really, really beautiful. And I would encourage anyone, if you have not gone, you need to go and get that experience.
Our boys in Ghana is going to a tournament in Liberia. Palm Beach Christian St. Ghana is playing in Liberia in a big tournament. And by the way, our boys soccer team, we will be at tournaments in February, March, April, and May. That's the off season. We have big tournaments to go to. Disney World tournament, the Hollywood tournament. We're going to the Palm Beach Gardens tournament. Some of the biggest tournament in South Florida. We're making sure we expose the boys to these tournaments. Off season, you have to keep training to become better, and that's what we do at Palm Beach Christian Center. All right, and the same thing. If a child comes in academically, they're struggling. Off season, we're going to work with them to rebuild the weaknesses that they have and turn them into strength. Phone number for anyone who wish to enroll their child with us.
They can call 561-701-722-0893.
561-701-0893.
0893.
Not the 722, but the 770.
We could give them that one, 722-0893.
Okay, so either way, it's 701 or 722-0893.
Yep.
561.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you would like to get the tea? Are you coughing? Your mom's coughing? Grandpa's coughing? You need to take care of yourself. You have asthma? You have anemia? 561-686-4364. We'll bring it to your doorstep, or we'll mail it out to you. 561-686-4364. Thank you for watching For Jaspo TV. Thank you for coming on for the show that brings you to the stop. This is the Showstopper. We've got game. Coach Snead and myself, we thank you. For Jaspo TV, thank you for being with us all season long. You know what happened in high school football. You know what happened in college football. We only owe them what happened in the NFL. And it's coming soon. Amen. Stick with us. We're going to bring it to you. I'm out.